Okay, chapter 5, tools, techniques, and procedure. Solving document problems depend on the quality of evidence as well as the skills, training, experience, and the tools of forensic document examination. So, ang result kibali sa kanang naay mga perjury, magdepende siya sa kanang naay sa nasa documents na nag-gather nila. Then forensic document examiners are able to solve documents problems by having suitable skills, training, and experience, and laboratory tools.
Chapter 5, 45.
Labit na lang ba siya? Tapos,
Ngayon, magdepende sila sa kanang mga documents, tapos mag-base sa ilahang training, sa ilahang skills, then sa mga laboratory tools nila. So kung dili, karadyo daghanan nila, kulang sila o mga laboratory tools, then mo na dili kayo pa ng ilahang results sa ilahang sa examination. Then, si William G. Eckert enumerates the following questions that examiners use to solve documents problems. So, there are 20 questions about on how to solve the document problems. First is the signature on this documents genuine or it is an imitations forgery.
siya niya yung signature niya.
Dahil
Basihan nila diri niya pagbigayan. Ang sa the first question is atong perma sa isa ka tawo kung dili ko or gina-forge or imitate ka bitaw.
May na mga questions na isa mga tanang to determine the documents problem.
Mapik mo. So dali day. Meron ba ito?
second is what was the document signed or prepared on the document's date? Document signed or prepared on the document's date. Sa gingan ba yan ni ma'am, ang kanto bitaw, pila ka years na ang kanto niya ha bitaw documents. Then,
5 years?
5 years. Tapos, what make a typewriter was used to produce this document? Then, was the typewriter in existence of document's date?
Bali lang na dili ko na kung nagimo ba ini sila na document is kuan sila pwede ba timing sa sa timeline ng typewriter pero may natutagimo itong isa ka document.
May line klase ng typewriter depende sa TOEIC.
O sa antong na...
Ibali model.
Oo.
Model ng typewriter sa mga TOEIC.
Number 6 is, we are all the entries on this document type during the same typing interval or were some entries added at a later time?
Tapos was this document produced in a specific printer? Bali paglang din pag-iranat ko rin mo na make value sa sa printer lang na printer yung mga brand ng printer. May mga brand.
Mga Epson.
Mga Epson.
Ganun.
Alphon.
Number 8 is, have pages been substituted in this multiple page document? 9 is, have been entries been added to at a later time to this document? Number 10 is, does this question document show indented replicas of writing that were written in another document while it was lying on the question document? Tapos Jay ka ng kuan, other nga
Yes.
Number 10.
Does this question document show indented replicas? Kung alam mo,
Indented.
indented ba doon pinaduntit ba?
indented ng mga document.
Ibali nila dahil nila typewriter o document tagaon ko. Indented ba replicas? Kaya replicas, muna lang replicas, muna mga copy na kabitaw, copy ng isa ka document. Of writing or written or another document while it was lying in a question document.
11 is, can you restore or decipher the text of original entries that have been erased? eradicated or obliterated on this document. So, kanang
Question diyan kung kaya ba
kaya ba nila i-restore ang kantong na ay mga obliterations.
Mga
16 is
pagpapa.
have the original ink entries on these documents been altered by the additions of new ink entries kanang ang ibali ang ibailoan nila ang genuine na ink ang gigamit sa writing. 17 is can you decipher the entries on these born documents kantong nay charred without
Chart document.
charred documents. Then 18 is can paint handwriting writings that have been overlaid with rubber stamp and other writings partially erased writing and entries and other barely discernible features of a documents be made visible for identifications. Kanang matabunan sa kanang nay mga stamp or kanang mabuslet bitaw siya kanang usa na
Puncher.
puncher. 19 can out of focus features in a document's photograph be rendered identifiable. Identifiable. Number 20 is can this water-soaked document recover from fires, floods, etc. be dried without damage to the document? So kaya kanabang ang kanang mga basa ang mga papel ka ma-recover pa ba nila para makakuan siya ma-examine.
techniques used
Technique used in examinations of questions documents. There are 8. First is microscopic examinations. Stereoscopic examinations in low and high power objectives is used to detect retouching. So mo ni ang kantong microscopic nga ma-detect
Dili basta-basta makita ng naked eye
dili
without
panang may mga lenses na i-zoom bitaw siya. Tapos, second is transmitted light examinations. Documents are subjected to this type of examinations to determine the presence of erasures, matching of serrations, and some other types of alterations. Kanang sa ilayong ang lights anino?
Oo. Sa ilan man leto si mabawang papel.
Oblique light examinations. Documents are subjected to this type of examinations for the decipherment of faded handwriting, determinations of outline in trace forgery, and embossed impressions. Kanang ang ijahang light kibali kanang island ang
Ang
ijahang
sa ang joy angle.
photographic examination.
photographic examination. This type of examination is essential in every document examinations. Actual observations are recorded in the photograph.
Diyan. Simple pa picture lang sa kuan. Partial status ng document.
Ultraviolet examination. This type is done in the dark room after the lamp has been warmed up in order to allow the maximum output from the ultraviolet light. Kanang naay para ma-detect ang kanang naay forgery kanang
Dili ko aduhan ang
ultraviolet
Oh,
light.
doon
Kanang
tapakita ni mga
Oo.
tun diyan mga
Oo.
hidden ko nito.
Ato sa kwarta.
Yung mga hidden code na yung mga hidden ng mga sulit na di makikita basta sa mata.
kailangan
Electrostatic tension, electrostatic
static detection. The electrostatic detections apparatus detects indented writings and record transparencies of any indentations. So mo ni sa dinhi ang kibali ibutangan sa sidya og kanto bitaw na powder, black powder, tapos i-detect kung na electricity, then ato na makita ni ja ang kantong na mga kuan niya indenting kantong na iya mga forgery.
radio spectrum.
Video spectral comparator is used on the examinations of marks or obliterated text, watermarks, visible fluorescence, paper of fluorescence, and oblique illuminations of indented writings and embossing.
Vigorous alteration. So, ano hindi ba na sila kay kung sila pwedeng dahil nila mag-examine ng mga kapability ng mga text kung ito pang busy nila. Busy, watermarks that is visible to fluorescence,
Doon sa kwarta.
it detects variation in varied characteristics of them. Inks reveals alterations by eliminating interfering background and luminescence. So number 8 is preparation of court exhibits.
After the document examination has completed his examinations and the laboratory report has been submitted, he prepares the photographic exhibit for court demonstrations and illustrations. Muna tong kantong na iyahang na examinations ng mga forgery. Iyahan ang ikon sa court.
Ay sa mga observation, is a represent sa court.
Tanan completed examinations
Oh.
ba na pwede na mag-question tanan.
Is a conclusions.
Yun pa niya.
Procedure.
Procedures in examining question document. There are 13. Determine whether the examination is a comparison of questions handwriting to non-writing or a comparison of question writing to question writing. So kibali, kailangan ay kalahian ang kantong duha ka papel, ang question document o kantong non-document.
Standard.
Second is determine whether the question writing is original writing. Then third is determine whether or not the question writings appear to be distorted.
Sorted. Yun naman yung kamayuan niya po. Nilabag po.
Fourth is determine whether or not the non-writing is original writing. So kibali kung nagkuhan ka o ka ng sadya noon, kailangan pag yun mo mangita ka o same ana niya para makuha mo sadya na ka ng sadya genuine. 6 is determine if there is a sufficient quality of writing, question writing or non-writing or both. If writing, question writing or non-writing or both is not sufficient in quantity for the eliminations or unidentifications, continue the comparison to the extent possible. Makita pa no? Evaluate the non-writing for the following. There are 4 type of writing. Type of writing is if there is more than one type of writing within the non-writing, separate the non-writing into subset of single type writing. Then, kung makita nga non-writing, separate ang uban pa ng mga non-writing. Then, internal consistency. If there are unsolved inconsistencies within any of the subsets created above, when it is suggestive of multiple writers, contact the contributor for authentications. If the consistency remains unsolved, discontinue the procedure for the affected subset and report accordingly. So, dili na i-continue sa pag-solve. A range of variations of the writing for each subset of the questions and standard writing created in the type of writing and internal consistency. A range of variation. Wait, range of variation.
Mama niya. Range of variation of writing for each subset of the question standard writing created in the type writing or
Internal
consistency. Mula kita range of variation, mga mailo-mailo ito. Nahilahin na type dito ng kuwan.
Pagsuyat.
Nahilahin na type ng suyat. Kaya naglang variations man, di ba linta, nahilahin na pagkuhan, nahilahin na pagsuyat. Tapos present or
Absence of individual characteristics. Ija mga present sa kantong characteristics sa
wala kita
sa
ng characteristics. So, ano yung characteristics? Kumatakasan doon ng tao or kuhan?
Oo, kung onay
Only
klase
Ano
yung
yung
pagsuyat.
ulos niya pagkatao mo, hindi yung individual characteristics.
Sa kibali pagsuyat din.
8 is evaluate the comparability of the bodies of writing. If question and standard writing are not comparable, and if comparable known or standard writing is not available and it is not original, the finding is only indications or the examiner may be discontinue the procedure of examination. So, ang examiner, dili na niya i-continue ang procedure sa examination kung ang standard documents dili siya compare sa kanang kuan
Why similarity?
walay similarities. 9 is conduct a side-by-side comparison of comparable portions of the bodies of writing. Question writing and non-writing are exclusively question writing using appropriate scientific instruments. So, ilahang i-compare ang side-by-side sa questions and non-writing. Determine whether or not there are dissimilarities, absent characteristic, and similarities. I-compare ang dissimilarities nila o similarities. Evaluate the significant individually and in combinations. Ang ilaha, kada individual ang ilaha combinations. Evaluate. 12 is after examining the original document, they are photographed for preservations and further examination in the enlarged photography. These enlarged photographs will be used for court presentation. So after nila sa examination, ilahan na daw yung picturean. Para kantong picture, ilahat tong ikuan sa photo enlarger para makita daw nila sa pagkuhan nila sa court presentations. Tapos 13 is reach a conclusion.
So, walang ko.
Manila.
Ibali, ang conclusion
Ang
ko. Manila, mas magdidar sila
Ina-
ng code nila.
Dili na observation.
Dahil nila, conclusion nila, kung muna yung mga paglantaw nila, hindi nila madugong pa.
Conclusion.
Ano nila?
So, nakita instrument and equipment of forensic document examination. So,
There are
optical aids, a microscope.
mga
It's an optical instrument that consists of a combination of lenses that allow users to magnify the image of a small object. The magnifying glass or the hand lens is the simplest microscope. So, dili yan, dili ko ng microscope and optical aids. Pwede nato siya
Ma-zoom.
ma-zoom in kung tawag siya sa kakuan para maklaro ito.
Apil ba dyan ang kuan? Ma-examine ang John Liquid?
Oo,
diba?
liquid.
Kaya,
Ano mga tugakili ang mga microbes.
Tumali dili, naglaong man din.
Sa may
Kanang dili
Di ba
makita sa
makita?
naked eye.
Oo, di makita sa naked eye plus sa tuloy taglaong kayo na tanong kayo na.
Sa kantong stereoscopic microscope.
Dili makita, kung sa dili makita, gagmay na details dito na kapalang kita.
Nga makita ang mga alterations, obliterations.
Kung may gamit pa nung nila na, di ba, ang sa chart paper,
Infrared.
Infrared.
Di mga gagmay details.
Ang kini si Jack kay Kibali, lens no, tas patungan si Jack og kantong may another dyan, transparent.
transparent na
Oo.
kuan glass.
Tapos kung anong radyo niya, kantong mga lenses na pang zoom niya para makita ang individual.
Showing devices.
Measuring devices, manis dyan ang rollers, gauges, grids, and other accurate measurement devices are important for document examination.
Maraming
Precise
pa dyan,
measurement.
hindi siya dyan.
Ang ijahan isize ang slant bitaw.
Dili, only sukod siya sa connective, only sakto na sukod dito sa paggamit ng paper.
And spacing sa ng
Ang
pagsulat.
spacing, ang mga slant sa iyang pag-writing.
Pagsulat
Kung man
sa
na
slant.
gamitan niya ang protector.
Armor na yung protractor sa
Sa-
kuan na angle.
Ang din sa slanting niya.
Oo. And inin mga rulers, inikot.
Sa lines niya.
Sa lines. Tapos sa spacing na hindi dapat kasulat. Consistent ba?
Rotating device.
Camera equipment gapon for close-up photographs of original documents.
Ano yung mga camera?
Proper lighting. In addition to daylight, style and intensity of lighting pictures is crucial for critical examination in the document laboratory.
May transmitted light.
Transmitted light is light that is passed through a transparent or translucent medium. Matumatong ang light na sa ilalim.
Sa ilalim.
Sa
Bali,
Xerox,
transparent.
no?
Amora Xerox. So,
Specialized equipment, forensic document examiner use additional equipment based on the specialized needs and interests crucial to solving certain cases.
Ano dyan doon?
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet.
Balik po siya, dawa sa infrared.
Oo.
Makita ko.
Infrared.
Sa mga sunod-sunod na dito ng mga church page.
Ini
Amoy
video.
ni?
Videos, oh.
Special. Wala, kawat ito na gamit para mag-order doon.
Makuha ng mga forgeries ba, itong mga fake bitaw, mga counterfeit, kung kagawin sa box bitaw ni ma'am, na ultraviolet light.
Sa birth certificate.
Kung kinudyaw, authentic ba o dili. Kaya naman ay, once na makuha na siya o ultraviolet, magkinang-kinang na itong naiya ang mga authenticate niya. Tapos, videos, electro video yung spectral comparator.
To detect different optical properties of they are used in the examination to mass obliterate text. They can also be used to expose only for elimination. Identity writing, dry stamps. So dili pa siya makita diri ang kuan. Ilo na kayo na ba na kuan makita. Pwede dili makita ang kuan expose of illumination, identity
Ano, ibalik sila na to,
pinalak
yung one?
kami daw, pinalak na dry stamps.
Does not alter the being. Does not alter
Dili ba dito
the
ba?
conditions.
Historic, always effective, revealing original writing that was literate. Mga ginabayo, literate.
Ito po ang kasong Clayton para invisible and siya. Mga sa card na gawa ng grades. Clayton si John. Kung sa'yo. Blotting out.
Electrostatic meter. So, electrostatic apparatus is used to detect identity impressions left from the writing or laying page. When a document is placed in a vacuum plate that is covered with a thin polymer film stretched over it, the film is positively charged by passing high voltage of corona wire. So, ang document ko is nagbutan sa vacuum plate. Vacuum plate kay Bali J. Ija Warren makulimpian dito sa document.
Iwali butangon sa sidya o black powder tapos before siya pa na kantong electricity na detector. Portable equipment.
Portable, kung dahil ito yung mga dahil ito. Documents cannot be released with information unless examined in the location. For example, they can be taken for process to viewings, police stations to look document and do not want to release. Portable luggage, further is reduced.
Kanto ng may plastic na bag bitaw nila
Ang gamaday-day, ramit na lang mga
para makuhaan bitaw dili makakuha ng kanang may mga fingerprint at ipamutang ang kantong nila ang nakuha nila ng mga evidence bitaw.
Elective equipment, ako dyan gibali.
many gloves.
Gibali, basta nila bitaw madaw sa ka-document. Tutok, protektahan ang original document sa ilang lang mga protective equipments.
Safe, dapat ito, kuan, mura na
Para sa
safe.
para sa ato ba na kanang
kuan, mabre-abre.
kanto bitaw sa fingerprint na ato tanan ang iha mga tools nga na. Then, photography in forensic document examination, Albert Osborne, the father of question documents, highlight the value of reproducing question document because it provides unlimited opportunity for study, comparison, and investigation by any number of examiner which would not be possible by using the original document alone. So, ang kang Albert Osborne, ang gikuan nila na procedure sa document examinations until now ay
Before it damage, information make sure to avoid damage of any some techniques gather information with research changes. For example, testings and other materials and appearing document for employees may participate. We remove from the paper. Another example is the fingerprint protection that could stain or even damage the whole document. By taking a record and photograph sa lang natin dito, a permanent record. So, ano dito, pinapicturan ba na ang isa ka document ko ito pinapicturan sila before sila mag-damage kay may project time ko dyan sa ka-document ko.
Basta mabasa, pamaya, magising.
In certain circumstances na tayo ito nga to detect certain pictures that are not visible and for which other methods are available. Dito para ka photograph also provides a recording of what an eye can detect in the original document. By subjecting the document to ultraviolet and infrared radiation as well as the X-ray, the photograph record of the document can provide a differentiation between inks and reveals ratios and watermarks. So, detect certain features, so na to detect certain features, hindi makita kita sa kuan sa isa ka mata sa ato liquid eye. So dapat jay kuan diri ginagamit ng mga instruments as a ultraviolet kaya niya makita ano itong mga line mga features. X-rays. So number 3 is to prepare the material for demonstration reports.
Mga na to ang katong mga photographs sa kantong mga documents para ikuha na nila sa court for demonstrations. Example, ang kantong appropriate filter, nila nang i-remove na nila
Color
yung
security.
color security background and check for the mark made by a bank cashiers after specific.
Okay. Tapos ano?